Hello, my name is Tyler Miller, and this is my Academy audition. First are my profiles on my right, and again on my left. Now, second thing is the 3 questions. First being why I want to be an actor. Not an easy question, but I live for this. This is what I meant to do, and I know that. I have found through my hardships, which I know it's cheesy to say, from a lot of abuse, from not a good family, and running away from home and hitting rock bottom, I've found my place in the world in making people laugh. I found that in any situation, I can make people laugh. I'm not the class clown that would goof off and make a distraction. I'm just the person that could lighten the mood and just make people feel welcome and at home. And believe me, I've tried talking myself out of this. It's the hardest career to get into. It's insane work, but I love this work and I am not going to stop until I get where I want to be. Second question is the recent shows that I've done. Most notably, in the most recent notable thing that I did, was I played Dr. Faustus in the show Dr. Faustus, which was an incredible experience. I just loved that role. It was so intriguing. We got to take that to competition, region. We took that to state competition, won state competition, and I won Best Actor in state, which was the most honored I've ever felt. It was so humbling and an awesome experience. Recently outside, more in all of Utah, I've played Tom Sawyer in The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. I have played Edmund in Narnia. I've done a lot of festival work. I did John and Peter Pan. A lot of different things that I've just felt that I grew so much from those roles. And there's a lot of just different, even ensemble work makes me feel like I grew. It's always just the best to be a part of something. Last question is why I am auditioning for the Academy. Now, I did a lot of research in pretty much every acting school in the world, and when I fell across the Academy, I just felt so at home. It's a beautiful campus, amazing location, amazing alumni, incredible awards, and it doesn't feel like a scam. It's an expensive school for sure, but in the way that you're getting something back out of it. It doesn't feel like you're giving all this money and not getting anything back. You're giving money and you're harnessing your skill, your craft, and people that go there find their careers and they find themselves, and it just seems like an outstanding school, and I would be so honored to be a part of it. I already feel like I belong there. Next, I will have my 2 audition monologues. My first will be from A Comedy of Errors, and I will be portraying Dromio. The second one will be from the play Charge, and I will be Pierre. Thank you. Oh, do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself? I am an ass. I am a woman's man, and besides myself, I am due to a woman. Oh, one that claims me. Oh, one that haunts me. One that will have me. Oh, she's a very reverent body. Such a one as a man may not speak of without he say, oh, sir, reverence. I have but a lee look in the match, and yet she is a wondrous fat marriage. She's the kitchen wench, and all the grease, and I know not what use to put to her, but to make a lamp of her, and run from her, by her own light. If she lives until doomsday, she'll burn a week longer than the whole world. Her complexion is swart like my shoe, but her face nothing so clean kept, for why she sweats. A man may go over shoes in the grime of it. Her name and 3/4, that's an L, and 3/4 cannot measure her from hip to hip. Breadth no longer head to foot than hip to hip. She is spherical, like a globe. I could find out countries in her. Thank you. I don't need you or anybody else to tell me about me. I got a GED. I went to a community college with money I earned from a warehouse. I didn't go to Harvard. I didn't get a scholarship. And I'll be damned if you think you can take credit for where I am today. When I was a boy, I grew up in a bad neighborhood. Broken down cars, broken down refrigerators, and broken down lives were scattered on half the front lawns of my little street. Well, my mother planted a garden. She wanted people to see beauty in the morning on their way to work. She worked from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. She'd come home, help us with our homework, and cook dinner. She was pissed off half the time and tired the rest. But we ate and got our homework done. When we went to bed, she would spend hours in that garden fixing it up. All for people to see beauty for 5 minutes in the morning. One day, someone drove onto that garden, crashed into our little room, and looted what they could. She fixed up the room, fixed up the garden, but was forced to cover it with a giant, ugly iron fence. And what do you think that told everybody on their way to work? Beauty can't be shared. Beauty is property. And every day they saw those flowers jailed and waiting. I want to free beauty, free hope, but we gotta get there together. I ain't controlling you, but you ain't controlling me. Got it? Thank you.